The Presidential Dollar series kicked off back in 2007, and in that series, the U.S. Mint has released a few special collections known as the Presidential Coin and Chronicle sets. These special sets are some of the rarest released every single year by the United States Mint, and they have grown to become some of the most sought-after collector sets released by the U.S. Mint in quite some time. And tonight we have what is without a doubt one of the most popular in that series. I'm of course talking about the 2015 Kennedy Coin and Chronicle set. This rare collection would contain the reverse proof John F. Kennedy Presidential Dollar. This set was the only place you could get your hands on this rare U.S. Mint one and only. John F. Kennedy is without a doubt one of our most popular presidents in the history of the United States. There was a reason why he was chosen to be the one to follow in Franklin's footsteps when it came to choosing the design of our half dollar. He is a man who truly walked the walk and talked the talk. And while every single one of the presidents to get a Presidential Coin and Chronicle set were without a doubt icons themselves, John F. Kennedy stands in a class all his own. He was the youngest elected president ever when he took office. He set America on the path to the moon. He stared down the Soviet Union, and he kept his cool to help us avoid geothermal nuclear war. He gained his walk the walk portion of it during World War II, when a Japanese cruiser would ram through his boat, completely destroying it. And while that wreckage was scattered about the water, Kennedy, despite being grievously injured himself, would spring into action and over the next several hours would grab every single one of his crewmates he could and swim them a mile plus to a nearby island, drop them back, and then head on back to grab even more. For his efforts, he would earn the Navy and Marine Corps Medal for heroism and gallantry, as well as receiving a Purple Heart, because the entire time he was doing that, he had mangled his back severely. And I don't know if any of you ever had a back injury. Swimming is one of the hardest things to do when you have that kind of injury, and he spent several hours risking his own life in severe pain to grab every single one of his crewmen he could to get them to safety. It's why he was an incredible president who the people loved. Because when he said something, he was not just talking the talk. He was not all hat and no cattle, as they like to say down south. He was a man of the people who led the people and worked for the people. This John F. Kennedy Coin and Chronicle set would have a incredibly small mintage of just 50,000 total sets. And in this set, besides that iconic reverse proof presidential dollar, you're also going to receive a silver medal struck from .999 fine silver. It's 3 nines. Struck from the same planchet as the Silver Eagle. You would also receive the presidential stamp that you can see here. That reads 1917 John Fitzgerald Kennedy to 1963, which is, of course, when he was unfortunately taken from us way too soon. On top of that, you will also receive a special booklet about the life and achievements of President Kennedy, and it will all arrive in the beautiful Coin and Chronicle set packaging. To put into perspective how rare this set is and how iconic that reverse proof dollar is, with just 50,000 total Kennedys, it makes it one of the rarest Kennedy coins ever made. The rarest half dollar in the Kennedy series is that 1998 satin finish, which has a mintage of about 62,000 total coins, 12,000 more than this set was ever even going to get close to. That coin today by itself is a $250 coin. This set has an even rarer Kennedy coin, the reverse proof dollar, in the original government packaging for more than $120 less. The second rarest Kennedy, was that special gold Kennedy that we had back in 2014. that had a total mintage of about 73,700 and change. When you can find that coin, it sells for upwards of $1,900. And even when you take away the gold portion of that price tag, it's clear people recognize a rare Kennedy coin when they see one, and it always results in them being some of the most sought after coins in the market today. We were able to find a single competitor with this set still in the original government packaging, and they wanted over $160 for it. We are $60 less than that at just $99.95. The envy of our competition at that price. It's item number 9054610. 9054610. And we were just $99.95, more than $60 less than our nearest competition, who went upwards of $160 for this collection. I was able to find one person selling just the reverse proof dollar by itself, and they still wanted $140 for just that coin. Once you add in the silver medal, that presidential stamp, and that booklet that you can see hidden off to the back right there behind the set itself, you cannot go wrong. You're just $199.95 for each presidential coin and Chronicle set. Just 50,000 total sets made. It was a sellout at the US Mint in just a couple of hours. It was one of the fastest sellouts in the history of the United States Mint. You can call in at 1-866-518-5933, or you can head over to our website, abccoins.com. Head to the search bar on the right-hand side of the page and put 905-4610, 905-4610, and grab the rare Kennedy Coin and Chronicle set that contains one of the rarest Kennedy coins ever made, for more than $60 less than our nearest competition at just $99.95. This is one of the most sought after pieces of the Kennedy collecting series across the US Mint, and it's one of the most sought after coin and Chronicle sets in collecting today. Many of these sets are so rare that when you go to coin shows, you'll be lucky to find one or two of them, and even then, it's probably not going to be a Kennedy or one of the Roosevelts. These sets and the coins inside of them are some of the most sought after in collecting today, and we are the envy of our competition at just $99.95. But with the phone lines getting backed up, it does look like it's time for us to get moving on. If you are on the line, do not hang up. Don't miss out on your chance to grab this rare Kennedy Coin and Chronicle set. But with that being said, it's time for us to be moving on. Let's see what's coming up next.